This is Colin McGuigan for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by Andy Lee in Belfast. Andy, this fight's been a long time coming. Me and you have spoke countless times about this. It's finally here.
Yeah.
Just talk to me a little bit about that back and forth today.
It's good. It's great because it's genuine. I don't think there's any hatred between the two fighters. I just think there's a desperate will to win, and to show who's the better fighter between the two of them. So I don't think Paddy likes Lewis. I don't think he dislikes him. He just wants to prove himself.
I've never seen Paddy Donovan as animated in my life. Have you had to, because I could see you with a watchful eye over him, kind of giving him a little message in his ear. Have you had to kind of calm him down ahead of this? Because he's never really been in this type of firefight, Andy.
Yeah, I don't think, I was just saying to him, don't get too hot, keep you cool. But he was, these are all the learning, the steps you take, things you learn on the way. And it's time. So it's still part of his education. He's still a learning fighter. And this is the next step for him.
He was in a tough fight against Conor Walker. Lewis CROCKER was. You were there, you seen it. Paddy was there. Does Paddy come out of watching that fight more inspired?
No, because his styles are completely different. Conor Walker is a very good boxer. Very good fighter. He proved that. And he's probably going to win the British and Commonwealth titles. I don't know, Harry Scarf's a good fighter too. So, but Conor Walker is a very tough fighter, but a completely different style to Paddy, so you can't really compare the two. Paddy has a lot of skills. Lewis has skills too. Lewis can punch, Paddy can punch.
Obviously, in Belfast, we heard the crowd's reaction. Does that play into anything for Paddy Donovan? Because he's never really been involved in a fight with so much animosity maybe around it. Maybe animosity is the wrong word, but you know what I mean, the build up to this.
If you buy into it, I think it will affect you. But you just got to, once the bell rings, you just got to switch off from all that and focus on the task at hand. Think of all these great American fighters who come over and foreigners to do a job. They're not there. They go into the hot pot as well, they go into the firing line and they just do their job, and I think that's what we're looking like. Paddy's, I think, a generational talent, unbelievable skills, and you're going to see that.
What does Paddy Donovan do better than Lewis CROCKER?
They're completely different as well. I don't know what Lewis does better than Paddy. Now he's a hooker, he throws lots of good hooks, he has that hook that he throws over the top, but Paddy can punch. Paddy's got better footwork. Paddy's got better speed. Lewis probably got a good chin because he took a good few shots from Walker. Paddy never really hurt. It's a great fight. They're two really good fighters, and they're young and they're in their prime. So it's
Andy, two more questions before I let you go. I know you're pushed for time. Tyson Fury retired. Did you have a conversation with Tyson at all?
Like everybody else now, he surprised everybody, but he wouldn't say it to me. But listen, we wish him well and wish him happiness, whatever he does, whether he comes out of the retirement eventually or not. But all he does is he lives in the moment, and he's retired now.
Do you think, from your point of mind, someone that's been working so close with him, that this was the right time for Tyson to retire, Andy?
I think he could still fight but the will has to be there. The will, like with anybody. It's not in you to do it anymore, then let it go. He's got nothing to prove to anybody, no matter what he does. If he does come back,
would you like to see the Joshua fight? Because a lot of people, are saying now that maybe he retired because he didn't want that fight. Eddie Hearn's been quite vocal on that.
Yeah, I don't think he's afraid of Joshua in any way. Don't think that's his reason for retiring, that he doesn't want to fight Joshua. It's more of just a personal desire. If he wants to retire, then he will. I don't think he's thinking about anybody else.
You're someone that when you walked away, was it tough for you? Was there times whenever you went, you know what, itchy knuckles are back, I need to get back in there?
Nah, but that's one of the things I'm blessed with. That once I did make that decision, I never had an urge to fight again. So, very blessed in that sense.
And the last one from me, Chris Eubank Jr, Conor Benn, how does it go?
How does it go? Woo. I like both guys, and I know both guys. Both good little fighters, but I think Eubank's just too big and is a very good fighter as well. So I would favour Eubank Jr. Even though Conor Benn could win, but I favour Eubank Jr.
Well, Andy Lee, it's a pleasure and look forward to speaking to you again on this fight week. Thank you, mate.
Colm.
Thanks, man. Andy. All right. Thanks.